Alright, so Omnitron's going to do his little transformation now to a rampaging robot. And this is the form where he gets an extra draw on his turn. So he starts with his normal turn draw and he gets the Interpolation Beam. Every time a player draws a hero card, Omnitron deals their hero 1 energy damage. This is an ongoing component. Destroy this card when Omnitron is dealt 7 or more damage in 1 round. Alright, so that's his play. Here's his end of round ability, which is another repair drone. And he gets to heal at the end of this turn. Drones +1, so he gets 2 health. So he's got 75, 85, 93 +2 is 95. So he's slowly gaining his health back. And we're going to have to kill another one of these drones. So he's got 4 health. But that was the villain turn. He's done. So now we'll move on to the hero phase, hero turn. Alright, we start with Haka. And we want to play a card. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do Haka of Shielding. So he's going to draw 2 cards and discard 1 or more. So he'll draw 2. And he's going to discard 1, 2 cards, and that will prevent him from taking 2 damage the next time he's hit. So he'll absorb 2 damage. That's a little shield for however many cards I discarded. So I will use one of his powers. We'll use his. He can deal 1 target 2 melee. So he's going to hit. This is where it gets tough. I'll hit him for 2. And then draw a card and end Haka's turn. Now I will play Wraith. So Wraith will... alright, cool. So she's going to use this grappling hook. This destroys 1 ongoing or environment card. And then she may draw a card. Now, do I want to destroy one of his? I think the Ablative Plating would be a nice card to destroy. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So let's kill his Ablative Plating. And I forgot the Interpolation Beam. Every time somebody draws a card, they take a damage. So he played his Haka Shielding, and then he drew 2 cards. So he took 2 damage. And then he discarded 2 cards, and then he drew his normal end of turn card, which now he's got his shielding, so his shield absorbed 1 of those 2 damage. But I think that does his shield. His shield will absorb up to 2 and then it's gone. So his shield was somewhat helpful. She hasn't drawn a card, but she's going to, but she destroyed the Ablative Plating, and she's going to draw a card, so she's going to actually take 1 damage for drawing that card. And now she can play a power. Deals up to 3 targets 1 projectile damage each. So she's gonna spread the love on here. She'll do 1 to him, 1 to Omnitron, and 1 to the environment. This thing is gonna rain down on us soon. And she gets to draw 1 card, take a damage, and then her turn is over. And now Ra. So Ra is going to get nasty, I think, because he can. He's got some pretty good cards. So do I want to hit 1 or 2 targets? I like... So he can do 1 target. Alright, yeah, he's going to use... He's going to use his Flame Spike. So Rod deals 1 target, 1 fire damage. To kill this. And you may use an additional power this turn. So he's going to use 2 powers. I don't want to use a Staff of Ra, because if I use it, it will destroy the card. He deals 1 target, 3 fire, so I can do 2 attacks with this for 6 damage. Total. I'm going to leave the environment, and I'm going to do 6 damage to our good old friend Omnitron. Just because I want to. Actually, 2, yeah, so it's because it's got 2 plus 1, so it's 3 and 3, so that's 6. Oh no, 2 plus 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 is 8, so he actually does 8 damage to this guy. And he's dumb. He's hurting bad. Alright, so we'll draw a card, take a damage, and then his turn is over. So the heroes are done. Now on to the environment. Alright, so let's read this one. I know we're going to take some damage here. So at the start of the environment turn, this card deals each target hero 3 minus 1. So they all take 2 fire damage. So Hawk is going to take 2. Wraith is going to take 2. And Ra is going to take 2. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his immune to fire ability out, which would have made that pretty irrelevant, but that wasn't bad. 2 damage isn't killer. So now we draw a new environment card and we get Impending Casualty. Oh, this is bad. So fortunately this wasn't in the trash, because this would have got played right away as an effect of this, but since it's after we played that card, we don't have to do it. So at the start of the environment turn, each hero may destroy 1 of their ongoing cards. This card deals any hero that does not destroy ongoing card 3 psychic damage. At the end of the environment turn, 1 player may discard 1 card to destroy this card. So it is now the end of the environment turn. We are going to discard a card to destroy that card, I think. And we'll discard this Stun Bolt because we have 2 of them. So we'll get rid of this guy. But if we don't get rid of that, it's going to pull this thing back into play, and we don't want that. So environment turns over. Back to the villain.